news about Brady's ball deflate. First, to what extent should Tom Brady be punished by the NFL? What do you guys think? Do you think he should be sent to jail? Fine money? Or suspension of games? Like couple games? Or team fine? What do you guys think? Alright, well, and another question. On what ways did Tom Brady cheat and how it affect the team in the long run? They believe Tom Brady deflate balls. It can affect the team by losing games. It could be. Why? Also, why do you think he deflated the football? Do you think it could be because he deflated the balls because he could go to the Super Bowl and get another ring? Or do you think he went more public to win the Super Bowl? Or do you believe Tom Brady deflated the footballs? Did Brady do it? Bill Belichick? Or the ball managers? What do you guys think? Well, situation, now to you, Josh.
Now to the facts. Tom Brady cheated by deflating the footballs in November on the 16th against the Colts. In 2007, the Patriots were also caught videotaping sideline signals used by the New York Jets during the 2007 game, which is also illegal, which they were fined $500,000. The team was also docked $2,500,000, and they were also stripped from their 2008 first-round picks, which is also a big deal for the draft. Deflating the footballs could also change the way players grip the ball and how it traveled through the air, meaning how Tom Brady could throw it through the air and how many yards he can throw it by. In the long run, it affected Brady's and his team by losing draft picks and also Brady out of games. I believe it went more public because that year they won the Super Bowl, and also because people also don't like Brady. In the end, I believe Tom Brady did deflate the balls in the November game against the Colts. I believe Tom Brady and his managers have handled the balls and deflated them their own. In that case, they did cheat by facts. And in the interviews, he said that he did not cheat.
I'm here on Hollywood Boulevard looking to talk to people about the most morally reprehensible thing to happen in the NFL, Deflategate. Are you familiar with Deflategate?
That's the football thing.
Did you know that Tom Brady deflated 11 out of 12 footballs so he could throw them further?
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
Do you think 4 games is too much to suspend a handsome man?
I don't think it's enough, actually.
How much do you think the Patriots should get fined?
It doesn't matter. You can't take the championship back.
Do you think that deflating footballs is the worst thing that an NFL player has ever done?
Probably.
Are you offended by the fact that he deflated footballs?
Very much.
Don't you think he's a criminal?
John.
I don't think he's a criminal. You gotta do what you gotta do to win. He did what he had to do.
But he broke the law.
He still won the damn Super Bowl. Football is football, so I guess nobody really gonna care.
Tom Brady is deflating gates to get in and flatten balls.
Do you think that Tom Brady is the most immoral player in the NFL?
He's kind of up there now.
Do you believe that any players in the NFL are more morally corrupt than Tom Brady?
They're probably about the same.
Do you think we should keep our nose out of NFL players' personal lives, but definitely dig in when it has to do with football?
Yes.
But we shouldn't even worry about what they're doing in their free time.
No.
Do you think Tom Brady should lose custody of his kids?
Yeah, man, that's the number one thing. If you flatten balls, you should lose your kids, obviously. Here's how you know if it's deflated. If you get 2 thumbs right here and you punch at the same time, if it moves, it's deflated. Now this is more like a Tom Brady 1999 Deflategate ball, you know?
You're right. You have it here first. No one's worse than Tom Brady.
The Deflate Gate scandal began last January when the NFL announced an investigation of the New England Patriots of deflating footballs after they beat the Indianapolis Colts 45-7 to advance to the Super Bowl. Both Tom Brady and Coach Bill Belichick denied knowing of any tampering of footballs. In May, an investigation of the independent throughout NFL hire investigator Ted Williams determined that it was more probable than not that Tom Brady was generally aware that Tom Brady's locker room attendants had also been deflating footballs during that game. A week later, Tom Brady handled a poor game suspension, and Patriots were docked $1 million and 2 draft picks, and now it's up to 4 draft picks. 2 first rounder in the 2016 and a 4th rounder in the 2017 draft of the NFL. The NFL immediately went to Brady, filming an appeal on the quarterback's behalf. These questions were true about Tom Brady cheating about the Deflate scandal. The nature of the investigation also lacked hard evidence other than a few insulting text messages trying to get Tom Brady to tell the truth. Brady's appeal was struck down by NFL's Commissioner Roger Goodell, however, whose hearing proceedings after refusing to recuse himself at the NFL's request. In this statement, the NFL said that it was found that Tom Brady had also destroyed his cell phone before meeting with Wells for the investigation and suggests that it was done deliberately and avoiding finding any information on his cell phone. Both the NFL immediately ran the courts after Goodell's decision of the NFL's draft of his suspension. The case wound up at Judge Berman's court in New York, where Berman wanted the similar case had taken up 2 years ago in another cheating incident. Tom Brady and the Patriots will begin the 2015 season with the home game against the Pittsburgh Steelers on Thursday, September 10th. Some NFL fans consider Brady a cheater for the Deflate scandal, but aren't all cheaters. Well, all they do is want to win, especially like a bet in football, trying to advance into the finals and into the playoffs and winning it. Tom Brady and the Patriots team saw it easy to go just ahead and deflate the footballs to win the playoff game to win that Super Bowl that year.
To all this that's going on about the Deflategate. Okay? I don't blame Tom Brady on what he did to try anything to win the playoffs and advance to the finals. But you know how people always talk about him as a cheater and how he tries really hard for getting what he wants and go to advance to the NFL to get to the Super Bowl. And people think he should get really bad punishment. Should he? But also, all the teams get pressure on, like when they're getting closer and closer to the finals, to the Super Bowl, and all that stuff. And well, the Patriots felt that way. They found it as an easy path to go and cheat. And why don't blame them? And they they did everything to go to the championship. And to end this, I see Tom Brady as a cheater. You know, you see this football? It's flat.
But the game was delayed. How did you guys on that sideline not know what was going on the field with respect to the balls, and that there was obviously an issue with the balls?
I don't think anybody knew there was an issue with the balls. To me, those balls are perfect. I can only speak for myself. I don't want anyone touching the balls, rubbing the balls. To me, those balls are perfect. Some guys like them round and some guys like them thin. Some guys like old balls, new balls. They're all different, so you gotta feel them and you gotta squeeze them. To me, those balls are all perfect. I choose the balls that I want. You know, I grip it, I grab it, I feel the lace, I feel the leather. I wouldn't want anyone touching the balls. That would zip those things up and lock them away. Some days one ball may feel good, the next day it may not. I want to be very familiar with the equipment that I'm using. This isn't ISIS, no one's dying, but this is a very important thing, because to me those balls are perfect. I can only speak for myself. I don't want anyone touching the balls, rubbing the balls. To me those balls are perfect.